Hearth and Home's Vermont Meat Candy. This is an aromatic from Pipes and Cigars. And it has Burley, it has Cavendish, and it has dark fired in it. And smelling it through the plastic, smelling it through the plastic, it smells very sweet and vanilla-y. Maybe a little bit of chocolate also. It smells really, really good. All right, smelling it through the actual tobacco. It smells a little citrusy. A little bit of grass you could smell in there. It's got like a sour smell to it. And the, I think that's more vanilla that I'm getting than chocolate. All right, we are smoking it out of our Savinelli Churchwarden. This is the 313. And let's get it loaded on up. I wouldn't say it's dry, but it's also not moist. So it's probably perfect, I would think. So Hearth and Home, I believe, is Pipe and Cigars blend. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Because they're the only place that I've ever seen this stuff at. Right. Okay, and then walking back out here, I could actually smell maple. I could smell maple wafting off of this bag. So I believe this is supposed to taste like maple bacon. So we will see. Okay, so the dry draw is like sweet maple. All right, let's get this lid on up. All right, the initial light is very grandpa pipe smoke. It's very reminiscent of that. So I relate that to a Captain Black. You get a little bit of vanilla out of there. There's like a pepper when you're puffing and breathing through your nose. All right. Okay, once you tamp it down, it's very peppery. It's a little spicy. You do get this weird flavor. It's like I said, it's supposed to be maple bacon. Maybe that's the flavor I'm supposed to be tasting, but it so far right now does not taste like that. But it's got this weird flavor to it. It smells really, really good though. It's very vanilla-y and old pipe smoker smelling. But really, like you can really smell the vanilla in there, but it kind of is just, this is still, I only tamped it once. It kind of just tastes spicy. And you get like an earthy taste to it also, especially when you're puffing and breathing through your nose. It's kind of earthy. And then your retro it's really nothing. It's kind of just like a spicy burn retro. You kind of don't get any flavor though. All right, let's get this book started. All right, so we are doing Hearth and Home, which I believe is, let me hold this, which I believe is Pipe and Cigars brand. So Hearth and Home, this is Vermont Meat Candy, and it has Burley's, it has Black Cavendish, and it has dark fired. And really all I'm tasting is the Burley and the black Cavendish. Flavorings, it's maple bacon. I don't know if it has both of those flavorings, but it's maple bacon. The cut is ribbon. And the 10 notes are vanilla. It's got like a sour smell to it and kind of like a grass. And then you can't smell the maple out of here, but you do smell the maple. Like the maple, just by opening this bag, kind of, you could smell it. So maybe like if I smelled it down lower. Yeah, you do. You get a maple out of there. This is mild. I would say mild to weak. The room note, it has to be pleasant because it does smell very good. The moisture is not dry and not wet, and it is in a baggie. And we're using our 313 Savinelli Churchwarden. We will get to the tasting in a minute. Very, very peppery. All right, as you burn this down, the topping kind of goes away quick. So now it tastes more like just a Burley. It still smells pretty good. You could hear this stuff burning in here. Let me see if you could hear that. Yeah, once these toppings go away, well, I guess a little bit. You could taste the maple a little bit, especially after I just tamped it right there. And it's got this weird taste to it, which I'm assuming is supposed to be the bacon, but it doesn't taste like bacon. Maybe it's got some type of liquor that I'm tasting, like a really cheap spirit. And it kind of smells like a wine a little bit. Maybe a cheap beer. It's some type of spirit that you could smell when you're puffing and breathing through the nose. All right, let's get this filled out. So every once in a while you do get maple. Not really getting any bacon. It's earthy, it's definitely earthy. It's got a spiciness to it. You get a little bit of vanilla in there. The Retro Hill is just a burn. There's nothing really, maybe a little bit of earthiness you get out of there, but it's mostly just a burn on your Retro. There's some type of spirit. It's either a very cheap wine or a beer. It was sweet in the beginning, but now it's just like a Burley. Like you don't really taste anything but that. I don't taste any of the dark fired in here. It's got a little sourness to it. I think we're getting towards the bottom already, and it is more sour, spicy towards the bottom. Okay, your breath is gonna smell like tobacco, but it also smells like grass a little bit. So I don't think your breath is gonna be pleasant, but I also don't think it's gonna be like really bad. Okay, so there's not a lot of heat coming off of this. Like it's on the verge of going out, and you do get a wood. So you get woody and like super earthy now. So like almost dirt. All right, I really think I'm almost done because I've been smoking it for 25 minutes. So, all right, we're gonna get it cleaned out before we burn the pipe. Yeah, we were at the bottom. All right. Well, today we did Hearth and Home Vermont meat candy. And we smoked it out of our Savinelli Churchwarden. This is a 313. And I would give this a 2.5 out of 5. Okay, so it's supposed to taste like maple bacon. It does not taste like maple bacon. It's sweet in the beginning, but it does smell very good though. And you know, it kind of smells like, maple bacon, I guess. I guess you could say it smells like maple bacon in here, but it doesn't taste like it at all. And I wasn't getting a bacon while I was smoking it. I was getting some strange taste, some sour, strange taste that maybe is supposed to be the bacon, but it doesn't taste enough like bacon for me to actually tell you that I was tasting bacon or not. So it is an aromatic. The topping burns off very quickly. I would say about the halfway point, it just turns into a Burley. I wouldn't buy this again. It is an aromatic though, and it's very cheap. So if you want to try it, I would definitely try it, but it's not very good. So I don't recommend it at all, but it is cheap. So if you got a couple bucks laying around, go ahead and try it. It's, I got 1 ounce. I think it was $1.99 maybe a little bit more than that, but pretty cheap for what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day and bye.